How you going, guys? I had a problem with my John Deere. It's a 7-iron 757 John Deere ride-on ZTrak mower. I bought it in 2007. It's been a terrific machine. I just love it. But the last 7 or 8 years, I've had trouble starting it. It'd be about 20, turn over about 20 times before it started. So the other day I decided that I knew it wasn't electrical, and I thought it's got to be the fuel. And I thought after 20 years nearly, I thought the carburetor might be gunked up. So I thought rather than put in a new gasket kit, I might just remove the carburetor and put a brand new one in. So to do that, I had to remove this air filter here. And this attachment here, which is very simple. There's 4 bolts here, 1, 2 and 2 at the back. Very easy, it just comes off. Remove the hose. Simple, not difficult at all. And when you get that off, you can actually remove the carburetor. And I think there's 4 bolts. I think there's a couple of little complications removing it I saw on YouTube, but it's doable, it's quite doable. So anyway, when I looked inside the throat of the carburetor, I noticed that when I opened the choke, it wasn't fully closed. It was about 80%. So the choke's around here. So when I pull the choke up here, it was about 80% closed. So there was still 20% air gap there. So I thought, this is probably what's causing the problem, because it's not getting the full choke. It's not sucking the fuel completely. So I'm trying to work out why that would be. And what I found, which is quite interesting, down here, if you can see, I'll just put my hand in there. You see this wire that I'm pointing to? This is the cable here from the choke, and it goes to this wire, and this wire then opens and closes the choke. If you take all this off and take the hose off, you can actually see, and then you can see the choke. You can see it moving quite easily. So there was nothing restricting it, but this wire was bent, and it was bent probably about 20 degrees out, right in the middle. And I thought, I think that's the problem. I think when I open it, because it's bent, it's not pushing the choke lever the whole way through. So I took the wire off and I straightened it and I put it back on, and bingo. When I open it, the choke closes fully and gives a full choke. And then I started it, and I come back the next day on a cold engine, and it started, say, 2 turns and it was gone. Normally it'd be 20 turns. 2 turns and bang, she started. And it's very cold here. The engine was cold and the weather's cold. But just for interest, I found something else interesting too, is that, by the way, that wire, you might not have a bent wire, but it's worth checking. But what else I found interesting is that this cable assembly here has got 2 mounting bolts, here and here. Now, if you have a look at this mounting bolt here, you'll see that this one here, you'll see that it's got a bit of an adjustment in it. It's a oval hole, so you can move this backwards and forwards. And I could see that by moving this backwards and forwards, that also altered the choke position with fully open. It was just a slight adjustment. It actually tightens up or loosens the choke linkage. So I moved that up to make sure it was fully closed, and that was 2 days ago. I just come down this morning to bring the tractor up to do this video to show you, and it's been sitting outside in the garage, in an open garage, for 2 days. And I opened the choke, 2 turns, bang, she was away. So I don't know whether it's any help to you guys, but it was something very, very simple. It was an easy fix. It's plagued me for 7 years, and now it just starts perfectly. And I haven't had to take the carburetor off, replace the carburetor or anything. The only thing I'm going to do next since I'm now aware of this problem with contamination of the fuel blocking the jets, I'm going to put a tap on here so that I can turn the fuel off and run the carburetor dry each time I use it. It's never had that, and I think it's worthwhile doing. Okay guys, I hope this has been helpful. If it has, you can leave some commentaries. I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got. But for me, it's been terrific. Okay, until next time. See you guys.